Okay, and I'm running away from the sledgehammer. And I'm f***ing shockwaving away from the sledgehammer. And I can't outrun an RPG. That's unfortunate. Jesus.
It's showtime, folks.
If only other forms of entertainment were so lucky. Don't forget to like the stream. Oh, 100%. Thank you for reminding everybody, BT. Dude, you weren't ready. He wasn't ready. Oh my god, did you see that? I just went bap. Fucking blew his ass off. See, without Hollywood's permission. I mean, that's the thing. Wow, Jakaru, you must have been chasing down 1 health, because what the f do you mean I one-tapped him with a cerb from that distance? Honestly, dude, I think the cerb is back to being in a good place, and that makes me happy. Because just as a gun, I do prefer the cerb to the model. Three elbows. Okay, so I'm starting to know how to use the Shockwave better, and I gotta say, I think this might end up being my favorite medium specialization. Now, please, for the love of God, Embark, do not nerf this f***ing thing. I'm gonna start it. Dude, what the shit? Ah, I'm dead. God damn it. In this case, they didn't really take their talent elsewhere, more like shoved out the door, but still, I'm just saying, it's a weird ecosystem and the big companies are heartless predators, 100%. All the stuff for movies is going to YouTube where they can go from being abused from Hollywood. But yeah, gaming is at least a place where indies, A's, and double A's can succeed. 100%, dude. And I'm glad that that's the case, because if we didn't have indie game developers, I feel like AAA gaming would just be in a horrible state. Like a horrible state. I mean, it already is basically in a horrible state with every other game being just a battle pass simulator. But like, I mean, even worse. Goob, don't you start asking Embark to nerf the Shockwave. They might hear you, and they might think you're serious. And if you are serious, keep it to yourself. Okay, well, I can't help that that dude just got completely outplayed. Like, that's his fault, not mine. What's up, dude? How you like Season 10 so far? I'm loving Season 10 so far. Thank you so much for asking, by the way. How you doing? How you doing? Flux says, I just watched your recent video. I agree with you about everything, but you forgot full stacking. I'm a solo player who went up against 3 to 5 stacks consistently yesterday. Yeah, that is one thing that does suck. I mean, I don't know. I did touch on, like, the whole stacked matchmaking in my Season 8 review, which I know was a season ago, but I feel like it's still relevant to this day that, like, their, like, attempted, like, separation of solo players and full teams, like, it sucks. It straight up sucks, and they need to do something about it. So, Flux, I still think that that is an issue, and you are right, I forgot to, you know, go ahead and talk about that, but I tried to think of absolutely everything I could for that video, and like, immediately after I posted it, I'm like, I forgot to talk about this. I watched your hour-long Everything Wrong with the Finals video and agreed with pretty much everything you had to say, LOL. Thank you so much for saying that, Mayo. I appreciate that. I worked hard on it. I worked really hard on it. That video took like 5 days to put together. You know, not like 5 full, like, 8-hour days or anything. You know, I can only edit when I get off work. So, you know, like, I'd say in total about 20 hours it took to edit that video. So, yeah, and honestly, I'm glad that I made it because it's one of the videos that I'm proud of. Good night. Dude, I love the cerb. The cerb is so back, dude. Oh my god. Cerb is so back. I kind of miss old Sword. Sword right now just left click simulator. I mean, you do have to have a little bit more than just left click, but I agree. I feel like any time a gun or a weapon gets like majorly reworked, a lot of times it's for the worse. And I hate that feeling. I just want everything to be fun. It's like, there's some things in the game that you just really don't want to use. Ugh. I was playing TDM as a light today and was getting shell-shacked by mediums, switched to cloak and went crazy. Crossbow is maybe more OP than Shockwave in my opinion. No, dude, I agree 100%. The crossbow is 100% going to get nerfed into the ground, which is why I've been using it so much. What do you use to edit? I want to start making vids. So I use Premiere Pro lead if. There's a lot of people that use DaVinci. The reason I don't use DaVinci is because Premiere has a very specific feature that I like from them that I don't know of any like equivalent. I don't know of DaVinci having any equivalent of it, and that is transcript-based editing. So basically, when I load one of my videos into Premiere, I get it transcribed, And then with the transcript, I can jump around to different points in the video, you know, make quick cuts. Like it will show me, it will dead ass just show me the dead air in a video so that I can skip between the parts where I'm actually talking. And that's how, like in most of my videos, you're able to see me make like really like slick jump cuts so that, you know, my talking feels a lot more natural and there's not a whole lot of dead air. Personally, I recommend DaVinci for most people. Even the free version is powerful. That is true though. Premiere you do have to pay for, so there is that factor. I also forget to comment on that vid, but I also love it. My heart did a little jiggy when Steal the Spotlight was mentioned, then it fell on my face when I was called a femboy. Why, Goob? Why? You hate it when people call you by your title? That's unfortunate. How's the Cerby Werby? The Cerb is Cerbin, dude. Cerb is going crazy, and I just wasted both of my shockwaves because I'm a idiot. Does Premiere have a one-time payment option for a permanent license? Nope. Nothing Adobe has the option for a one-time payment anymore. But the thing is that I only pay 20 something bucks a month for it because I don't pay for anything else from Creative Cloud. It's just Premiere. I don't use Illustrator or After Effects or nothing, because honestly, the edits that I do for my videos, they are not so like crazy edits that like I need something like super fancy for them. It's literally just like using the most basic video effects and, you know, audio effects that Premiere has. Good night, dude. Shout out to your beard. Looks great. Thank you, sir. You are not the first person to point out my beard. You know, my beard is honestly one of my best qualities, you know? I mean, hell, it's the place in my head that has the most hair at this point, so I gotta take good care of it. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate noticing the beard. I put a lot of work into keeping it nice. Good night, sweet prince. You're as slick as sandpaper. You know that? Like, dude, if you hop in a window that you're chasing someone down and you step on a mine, back the f up. I wish this game was more popular. I thought Season 10 might bring a player spike, but I'm not sure if that happened. Well, Emayo Gaming, I'm sorry if I mispronounced the f out of your name there, but yeah, I feel that. I'm trying to use the pike and it feels borderline unusable. It's been that way since they nerfed it, Winchester. Like, ever since Season 8, the pike has just been, like, unusable. And that one damage buff they gave it the other season really didn't do anything for it, so... Good night, sweet prince. Okay, and I'm running away from the sledgehammer. And I'm f***ing shockwaving away from the sledgehammer. And I can't outrun an RPG. That's unfortunate. Jesus. I personally use CapCut, but I might stop using it. Yeah, no, Goob, you should stop using CapCut. CapCut has, like, horrible anti-consumer practices and shit. I still haven't reached the peak of what free DaVinci can offer, so I'm good. No, 100% hyper. Like, DaVinci is very good. And for most people, it's probably the better option. I'm just saying that because I have a lot of, like, talking in my videos, you know, that it's probably better for me to stick with Premiere because I can get those features with the transcript. You know, if it wasn't for the transcript-based editing, I would probably look into switching to DaVinci. Wampa, get your ass back out here. Get your ass up, boy. No. Ah, dude. I can't get Floppa up, and now we wasted a coin. But it's okay. We just armed Age, so we basically got this in the bag. 24-hour peak is about 23K. It looks like this season brought back the people who actually like the finals, but not many new players. I did see a decent amount of new players when I played today, so hopefully they stick around. I'm hoping so too, man. All right, and sayonara, suckers. I don't even care. 19-9? That's a decent game. That's a decent as hell game.